Hi, I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Chris.
And we're the Hanier Family.
And for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let's enjoy some great music together.
Yeah, so what do we got for our Goonies today?
Today we are going to do a little bit more Friday favorites because it is Friday and we want to do our favorites.
Yes.
And I've chosen Common.
Who we really enjoy. The
Yes.
stuff we know.
The stuff we know.
Yep.
He was a great thing to figure out, in the 90s. He was such a great rapper, MC, whatever you want to call him.
Yep. Usually had something important to say.
Yeah, most of the stuff was very conscious, very about the world, you know?
Yes.
And he did some of the great stuff, like I Used to Love Her was really great. It was really just an ode to hip-hop.
Yep.
Her being hip-hop itself.
And this one is actually featuring another artist we absolutely love.
Yeah, this one is featuring Lauryn Hill. It's called Retrospect for Life.
Yes.
And we always like Lauryn's music.
Miss Lauryn Hill is amazing.
What a singer.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Of course, I guess we won't talk about all the issues about her and stuff like that. But she's an amazing singer.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she'll be amazing on this song, which we haven't heard. So that's definitely a bonus for us.
Yep. No kidding.
So we should get into that.
Yes.
Yes. So here it is. This is Common with Retrospect for Life. It's a nice little video. I'm not sure we'll be able to show it to you, but we'll try.
Yeah.
Here it is.
You said you was gonna give me that money 3 weeks ago. What's up with this, man? What's up?
I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? You know I ain't ready to have no shorty right now. Why you even coming to me with this? I'm trying to get my life together. You know I ain't trying to have no shorty. What you gonna do about this?
What am I gonna do? Like you didn't help to make this happen? A minute ago, everything was straight. And now something real's happening and you ready to bail out?
Whatever.
Rashid!
Brothers getting changed real quick over nothing. We losing too many of ours. Gotta recreate, y'all. Yo, check it. Knowing you the best part of life, do I have the right to take yours? Cause I created you irresponsibly. Subconsciously knowing the act, I was a part of the start of something I'm not ready to bring into the world. Had myself believing I was sterile. I look at your mother's stomach and wonder if you are a boy or a girl. Turning this woman's wound into a tomb, but she and I agreed. A seed we don't need, you would have been much more than a mouth to feed with someone. I would have fed this information I read to someone. My life for you, I would have had to lead. Instead, I led you to death. I'm sorry for taking your first breath, first step, and first cry. But I wasn't prepared mentally nor financially. Having a child shouldn't have to bring out the man in me. Plus, I wanted you to be raised within a family. I don't want to go through the drama of having a baby's mama. Weekend visits and buying J's ain't gonna make me a father. For a while, burying a child is something I never wanted to do. For me to live forever, I can only do that through you. Nerve, I got to talk about them niggas with a gun. Must have really thought I was God to take the life of my son. I could have sacrificed going out. To think my homies who did it, I used to joke about. From now on, I'ma use self-control instead of birth control. Cause $315 ain't worth your soul. $315 ain't worth your soul. $315 ain't worth it. Itself. You had our child in you. I probably never feel what you felt, but you dealt with it like the strong black woman you are. Through our trials and tribulations, child's elimination, an integration of thoughts I feel about the situation. Back and forth, my feelings was patient, happy deep down, but not joyed enough to have it. But even that's a lie. In less than 2 weeks, we was back at it. Is this unprotected love, or safe to say it's lust busting? More than a sweat in somebody you trust, or is it that we don't trust each other enough and believe having this child to make us have to stay together? Don't want you in my my life, cause you have made it better. Thinking we all in love, cause we can spend a day together. We talking spending the rest of our lives. There's too many black women that can say they mothers, but can't say that they wives. I wouldn't choose any other to mother my understanding, but I want our parenthood to come from planning. There's so much in my life that's undone. We gotta see eye to eye about family before we can become one. If you had decided to have it, the situation I wouldn't run from. But I'm walking, finding myself and my God, so I can discipline my son with my rod. And I have a judge telling me how and when to raise my seed. Though his death was out our creed, with no one else to blame, I had a book of African names. In case our minds change, just say your period hasn't came. And lately I've been sleepy, so quit smoking the weed and the beaties, and let's have this boy.
This is something else.
Yeah.
It's like his first reaction was being afraid, of course, because he figured he can't handle it.
But then he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then that woman had to raise that boy alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's still around. Floating around. He's a ghost.
It's just something else.
I like the premise of the video. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
But the lyrics are really, really strong.
Yeah, they definitely are. And I mean, I'm sure there's people that have been in situations like that where they were surprised by, oh, it happened. She's pregnant. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not always something you can plan.
No,
I mean, you can try, you can be as careful as you like. It can still happen, you know?
You can for sure.
And you just got to get your stuff together when that kind of thing happens, I think.
Yeah, I think so. You just have to, you know, move forward.
Yeah.
You have that, and it's an opportunity if you see, if you understand, right? You're raising somebody. You're making a person, someone who's going to lead the world one day, right?
Yeah, that terrifies some people because they think I'm not even good enough to take care of me yet. You know what I mean?
But if you're good,
that's what it is with some people.
If you're good at, raising your child, respecting him, teaching how to respect, you're going to make a good person, and that good person's going to be able to do something good in the world, right?
Yeah. But I mean, some people are just really not ready, and they don't understand that you're never ready, really.
No one's ever ready.
No. I actually started being a mother quite young, but I adjusted quite well to it, actually, thankfully.
Yeah.
But, it's tough. It's definitely tough.
I was in my 30s.
Yes.
With her.
Yes.
I waited a long time to have my own kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Not me. I was 18 years old when I had my first one. But that said, she is an amazing person.
She is, for sure.
Yeah.
All our kids are amazing.
Of course. Oh, but we should get back into this one.
Yeah.
Finish it up.
I've been sleepy, so quit smoking the weed and the beaties, and let's have this boy.
I never dreamed you'd leave summer. You said you would be here when it rained. You said you would be here when it rained. Oh, I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. You wouldn't leave. Now the situation's made things change. Why didn't you stay?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder where the song came from, like if it was one of their true stories kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, it's hard to
Or
say.
somebody's
It
story.
might have just come from an idea. Because a lot of people, Common's trying to do a lot of conscious rap where he talks about issues and how things are going on in his community.
And that's a common problem in the black community back then especially, things were tough, right?
things were tough, and money was tight, and still
Like
is
you
to this
said.
day. I mean, but
Like you said, a lot of black mothers never got to be wives,
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah,
It's a true thing. And it's not just black people, but it's more predominant in that community.
Well, anytime there's poverty in place,
Yeah,
and
that's a big one.
That's part of the issue. Really, is the poverty.
Yeah.
Because when you don't have any money, and suddenly a kid comes along, you're like, oh, that's less money for me, less money for the two of us. Now
How
there's
am I
three
going
of
to take
us.
care of the little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it makes you scared, right?
Yeah. I
So-
mean, life can be scary. That's just how it is. But,
And if you're raised wrong,
yeah.
then you're gonna bolt because
Yeah.
hey, it's my money. I get out of here.
But it's more than the money. It's also just the fear of being responsible for another
exactly.
person.
Well,
you know?
It's really again. If you're raised wrong, then you're afraid, and if you're
Yeah.
afraid, then you're just gonna act on your fear, and it just happens.
But I like how in the end he came back and he's like, I love you.
He's good.
Because it's like, I freaked out. I'm sorry. I'm back. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that happens too. People get scared at first sometimes if it's just thrown at you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just the initial, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you get in there and you find out the problem, and then you freak out. You bolt for a few minutes, and you come back and go, okay, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. That said, I mean, beautiful song. He did a great job, and so did Lauryn. Of course, her voice is spectacular.
She's an amazing singer, always was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish we could see more of her and her style, but
Yeah. Well, things happen.
things happen.
But this was a really great one. So thank you very much for this one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good idea for sure.
I loved everything I heard from Common, and I just thought, you know what? It's time.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as we did. It was obviously a really good one for us. Please don't forget to like and to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss the video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.